Hey, what's up everyone, DiegoD here, and welcome to DiegoDimensions, and heck, my throat really hurts. As you all may know, the Nintendo Direct was earlier this morning, and yes, I watched it, yes, I reacted, and yes, I was very unenthusiastic? Yeah, I was very enthusiastic about it. Partially, the reason why I was a bit unemotional about it is mainly because I was really tired in the morning. I went to sleep at 5 a.m. I'm really sick right now, but I have already washed up. I shaved a little bit because, oh my god, that beard did not look good. And I am ready to talk about it with more energy. Still with a sore throat. In my opinion, the Direct really opened in a really strong way with Mario and Luigi. We haven't gotten one of these games in ages now. I don't know who is developing it, because the people who used to develop, I think, was Camelot, if I'm not mistaken. They went to bankruptcy. They're not working with Nintendo anymore. They're not working with anybody, I think. That's how bankruptcy works. But this game honestly looks fan-freaking-tastic. Like, I really like the art of it. I really love the way that they translated the pixel art 2D from the Game Boy into like the Nintendo Switch, which they kind of already did in the 3DS, but like this is kind of like the full jump now. It's more polished, it's HD, and I really cannot wait to play it. To be honest, I've never been the turn-based RPG type of guy. Like Final Fantasy, yes, I played it. The Paper Mario games, I played it. But to be honest, Mario and Luigi have always been my favorite turn-based RPG of all time. Not just because of the funny story, not just because of the really cool art style, but one of the biggest reasons why is because the turn-based combat is not like the others, per se. Like, yes, you follow the whole turn-based mechanic, but the cool thing about it is that like when they attack you, you have a chance to avoid it. There's like quick time events, if you will, that you can do to avoid getting hit or even not getting as much hit. You can also have some quick time events to attack the other character and inflict more damage on them. It's really, really awesome as well, so you have to keep track of both Mario and Luigi with the A button and B button. I thought it was really awesome. In fact, they did something really cool in Paper Jam. I know not a lot of people were huge fans of it, but I thought it was awesome adding like the third button for Paper Mario. Anyway, I digress. I'm real excited for this game. It looks really cool. I'm excited. Can you tell this is the first one of these that I do? After that, I went into Nintendo World Championship NES Edition. Yes, I just read that. It looks pretty cool. It kind of reminds me to like the NES remixes games that came out on the 3DS and the Wii U. It looks pretty fun, little challenges. The whole thing about like the online gaming looks pretty cool. It sounds like a battle royale or some sort. But I like it. It sounds pretty cool. Didn't really catch me. Might try someday. Then we went on a bunch of anime stuff, the Fairy Tail games. I'm a huge Fairy Tail fan of the show, but I've never really played the games. I didn't even know there were games, to be honest. I not really played this one. Then there was a new Square Enix game. I think this was called Fantasia Neo Dimension or something like that. I'm gonna be honest, I was really excited for it at the beginning because I thought it was a new Nier game. It looks pretty cool. Not the biggest turn-based RPG guy, I already said that. Then we jump into Wii Sports. No, wait, that's wrong. Switch Sports. Is it called Switch Sports? Nintendo Switch Sports. We jump into that. Apparently that in basketball is a free DLC, whatever update thingy. I thought that basketball was already in the game. I think that says a lot of how much I care about this game. Moving on. Then we got a look of that new game, Mio, Memories in Orbit. I thought it was a cool name because, you know, it kind of like, it's like a character's name, which I'm guessing the main character is going to be called Mio. But then it's like Memories in Orbit. It was clever. I don't know. I'm weird. The game looked really, really cool. It kind of hits me as a Metroidvania. I love the art style. It kind of hits me along the lines of like Hollow Knight, or in the Blind Forest. I don't know. The art style kind of reminds me actually of Outer Wilds. It looks pretty good. I like it. I might jump into it when it comes out. Then we jump into that one Mickey game or something like that. It looks pretty fun. It kind of reminds me to like Rayman Legends. I've heard this is a really fun game. I still have to play it. I just need to find friends who wants to play it with me. But regardless, it looks pretty cool. I like it. They're adding more stuff into it. I'm excited and glad for them. Then we jump into that game that I like to describe as Hello Kitty Animal Crossing or something like that, which is really funny because I actually put Animal Crossing in my bingo card. Like a new Animal Crossing, I think it's been too long since the Animal Crossing game. That game printed money. They did say they weren't going to make any more updates for it, so I think it's time for a new one. Maybe they're saving it for the Switch too. Who knows? It looks cute. I think my girlfriend might play it. Moving on. Some Looney Tunes game that literally strikes me as the Mario sports mix, but with Looney Tunes. Then we have that game Farmagia, which I think it actually is meant to be pronounced in Spanish, Farmagia. Mainly because like they said the land was called Felicidad.
This is Felicidad.
It means happiness in Spanish. I don't know how I feel about this game. Apparently it was like a mobile game that is coming to the Switch right now. The characters look too similar to other IPs. Like, I don't know, there's some characters that look like Pokemon, there's some characters that look like Digimon, there's some characters that look like Koroks from the Legend of Zelda games. The two main characters look like Lucy and Natsu from Fairy Tail, which is funny because we got the other Fairy Tail game here too. There's this big dragon that looks like Rathalos. I don't know. There's really weird things that make me raise my eyebrow of copyright infringement going on here. Though the idea of like farming Pokemon or monsters, it's kind of funny. It's cool. It kind of reminds me, I don't know why, you're gonna call me crazy, but it gave me Pikmin vibes. I don't know why, but the whole idea of like farming them, taking them out of the land, and also tossing them to the enemy like in like masses with like that micromanagement, no micromanagement, that has a different like strategy, I guess, management. I don't know, it just struck me as a Pikmin game. I'm probably gonna skip it. Then we have Donkey Kong Country Returns again. This was a Wii game that came out, I don't know, like 12 years ago? When did that game come out? I don't remember, to be honest. I'm not gonna look it up right now. That game came out on the Wii, on the 3DS. It was a fun game. I like Tropical Freeze. Doesn't have funky mode. I don't like it. Nah, JK. I actually do think it's gonna be really fun. I love that game on the Wii, so I would love to revisit it as long as Nintendo doesn't charge me $60 for a game. Also, I thought it was kind of cool that they added the extra content they had on the 3DS version. So then we have the remix of the Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3 games. It's really funny because they called it Dragon Quest 3 HD 2D Remake, which I guess is how they're calling this art style right now. It's really funny. It's really cool. I'm all down for it. I'm not the biggest RPG. That's the RPG people giving me karma. I'm not the biggest turn-based RPG guy, and Dragon Quest is the turn-based RPG if you know of it. I might skip it. I must say I love the way that this graphic looks. I love it from Octopath Traveler, the triangle strategy, whatever the heck the name of the game was. I'm sure there's another game that they also remade like this. And if someday they make a remake of Final Fantasy VI, I hope they make it in this way. Then we have the Funko Pop game. I don't know what the this game was. There's Invincible, Scott Pilgrim. I'm sure Nathan Drake was there. Freaking Freddy Fazbear was in there. There's so much going on in this game. It's really bizarre. It's really crazy. It's really funny, and I fucking love it. Then we have Luigi's Mansion 2. We knew that game was coming already. Not the most excited about it. Luigi's Mansion 2 is actually my least favorite of the trilogy, and I kind of want them to bring Luigi's Mansion 1 to the Switch more than 2, but we're getting it. That's the important part. I'm not paying for it. Then there's that new game, Dempa Man, I think it was called. It kind of reminded me of Miitopia and no, Miiverse. Miiverse was the app. What was the name of that? Tamagotchi Life, that game. It kind of reminded me of that. I don't know. Didn't appeal to me. I know a lot of games in this direct didn't really appeal to me. Maybe that's why I wasn't very emotional about it. It wasn't about being sick, and maybe I'm just excusing myself. Anyway, it looks weird. It looks funny. I know some people might like it. I'm not one of those people. Then we got that Metal Slug game, which looks pretty cool. I like the classic Metal Slug better, but this looks pretty interesting. I don't know. It's kind of like a tower defenser from what I've heard, and it looks fun. I really like Metal Slug 4 being my favorite, to be honest. But yeah, I used to play in the arcades all the time. I had the whole collection on the PS Vita. Play it if you haven't. I think they have them on the Switch for like $7 each or something like that. Then we have other indie games that I have no clue about. It looks cool. I like the art style. Moving on, we went into the online virtual console thing, whatever. We got Game Boy games and we had N64 games. For the Game Boy games, we got the Link Between Worlds and not Between Worlds, that's the 3DS one. Link to the Past and the Four Swords, which is kind of cool. I can't wait to play that with a group of friends. I hope to get that group of friends first because none of them are willing to play this game with me. Anyway, then we have Metroid Zero Mission, which I already played it. Might play it again, to be honest. It's a good game. Play it. Then for the N64, we got Turok, which I thought it was already on the store, fun fact. I'm yet to double check that. And then there's Perfect Dark, which, by the way, if these two games control like GoldenEye controls in the virtual console or Nintendo Switch Online, NSO, N64, I don't think I'm going to be playing that much because honestly, the controls just, they suck. Honestly, both Perfect Dark and GoldenEye, I already played them on the Xbox, I think Rare Replay game, I think. It's better, the controls are better. HDR, we just don't have online, kind of sucks. Then we have other anime games that I don't really care about. It looks cute, not really the biggest fan of it. And then we got something that kind of blew my mind, but like the Capcom versus Marvel like collection, it has like all the Marvel games done by Capcom. It was really, really cool. I thought it was awesome. I love the art style in this game. I was just really excited about this because Capcom vs. Marvel is one of my favorite fighting games of all time. 2 and 3 especially are some of my favorite ones. Having Resident Evil characters, Mega Man characters fighting against like Spider-Man and Venom. I think it's honestly so much fun and so cool of an idea. Everything started in X-Men versus Street Fighter, which it's also included in the pack. Then you also have X-Men, Marvel Superheroes, Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter, Marvel versus Capcom 2, The Punisher. And when you don't realize it, you're singing to I Wanna Take It For a Ride.
Like all these games.
Hell yeah, dude.
Then there was a game that I was really waiting for, a new Mario Party game with Super Mario Party Jamboree, which I didn't thought they were gonna keep going with the Super Mario Party, but more with the Superstars thing. Anyway, Nintendo, I fuck with what you're doing. The game looks really cool, the boards look fantastic, the minigames look amazing, and something that I really like is that a lot of the boards kind of like hit me with that like Mario Party 2 nostalgia, where they add like a quirky and cool like gimmick to it. Like you have the escalators on the mall one, which I thought it was Coconut Mall, fun fact. Then you have the cars in the race car one, which I really think that the whole point of this board is gonna be like going around the track a certain amount of times, and whomever makes it to the finish, the game would end. I think it's really cool. It's a really cool mechanic that they just added. I don't know, it's creative. Then they also have the 20 people game, which it's kind of like a friend of mine described it as like real life Squid Game, which it sounds cool. I like it. I'm real excited for this game. I think all the ones that I've mentioned so far, the ones that I'm really excited about are this one, the Capcom collection, and the Mario and Luigi game. And I guess it's Donkey Kong 2, I'm gonna be honest, whatever. And it comes on my birthday, fun fact. Anyway, Nintendo said on my reaction, tip in the cap to you. I'm excited to see the new Mario Party. Then we got a brand new Legend of Zelda game, which kind of came out of left field. At first, I thought it was gonna be a remake of the first game.
No. The OG Zelda?
Which it would have been cool if you ask me. But no, it turned out to be The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom, which the kicker about this game is that you don't play as Link, but as Zelda, which has never happened before. And definitely not for a third time. Something that I thought it was really cool is that the whole thing is not just that you play as Zelda, but also there's a whole new mechanic in the game, which is like the copy, cloning, echo, whatever the heck they call it, ability that allows you to copy things and pretty much like 3D print them on the spot. But yeah, it lets you just like summon them on the spot. I thought it was really cool. I kind of compared it to like Minecraft Zelda. When I was watching it, I thought it was really funny.
Even if there's a wall blocking your path, you can create echoes of tables to get a leg up. Just like that.
Zelda Minecraft. No, I'm just kidding.
But I think it goes beyond that. You can also copy enemies, which by the end of the game, that shit will be probably a clusterfuck. I'm really excited about it. It looks really cool. I love that they're keeping the style from the Link, what was that remake that they made? Link's Journey? No. What was it? Link's Awakening. And it's also coming with a brand new Switch Lite, which I think is really awesome. It looks really cool. I'm a sucker for the golden Zelda consoles. It looks awesome. I'm not gonna buy it. Then we cut into Just Dance, which was a whole ass minute of Just Dance.
I'm gonna dye my hair. I don't care, the world is mine. You better listen up. You don't wanna waste my time.
A whole ass minute later. Cool, that was a whole ass minute.
We know what the game is. I don't know. I think it's kind of stupid wasting time on Just Dance. That being said, the making of the game is pretty cool. Check it out if you haven't. Then there was something that I thought it came out of nowhere, which really blew my mind out of everything. We have Lego Horizons Adventure, which is a Lego game of Horizon Zero Dawn, or in the universe of Horizon Zero Dawn, which is a Sony property. See what I'm getting here? That's like if Lego made a Mario game or like a Zelda game, and then they put it on the PlayStation and the Xbox, like,
A new Lego adventure is on the horizon.
What?
like, it's kind of crazy, and I'm excited. It looks cool. I've never played the Horizon games. I've always been told to play them, but it looks cool. I love co-op games. I love Lego games. The only thing I don't like is that now they have like this top-down perspective more than like the classic Star Wars Lego games. It looks cool though. It was awesome. It blew my mind. And if it has a Sony logo in it on the box, I'm gonna lose my shit. Just kind of like that MLB game, like that was MLB The Show, I think it was. Yeah. It had like a PlayStation logo in it. It was funny. Then we have Stray. I thought that this game was already on the Switch, but it isn't. I'm yet to play it. It looks really cool. It's a cat game. It looks really adorable. That being said, I'm real excited to play it on the PS5. Moving on. Blah, blah, blah. Lord of the Rings, Animal Crossing, Stardew Valley type of thing. I don't know. I've never seen the movies. Moving on. Then we have the Ace Attorney collection, which looks really, really cool. I've only played the original 3 games and the one on the 3DS. I kind of stayed with Phoenix rights rather than the other characters. I know that like there's like a Polish Justice, there's this guy's whose name is not coming to my head. I really like the fact that they remade the visuals to make it like more animated. I like it when they do that in new games. But it's cool that you can also go into like the old version. I thought that a lot of games should do that. A lot of remakes, a lot of remasters should do those things. Then we have a Danganronpa type of game. I thought it was Danganronpa. It wasn't. It was this anime-esque game. I don't know. Not the biggest fan of strategy games. Not the biggest fan of anime-esque games, aside from like maybe Persona or like, I don't know, Fire Emblem. Not really my boat. Not really my cup of tea. It was not Danganronpa. It's by the same people who made Daniel's Grandpa. What the fuck did I just say? Then we have another game. I thought it was Fire Emblem. Again, I think it's like from the Saga. Haha. Again, I thought it was Fire Emblem. Don't really care for it. I'm sure there's people excited about it. Have a blast. And then our prayers were heard. We received our first look of Metroid Prime 4 Beyond. Thanks, Nintendo.
Next will be our last announcement.
Okay.
Please take a look.
I used to get like heart palpitations from this. So let's see what we got. Prime 4. Finally happening. I think this is Prime 4. Do you know this is just echoes? No, I think this is Prime 4. I feel that it's been so long that I'm honestly like, whatever at this point. Yeah, this has to be Prime 4. Finally.
I'm gonna be honest with you, the same thing that happened to Kingdom Hearts 4 kind of happened to me with this game, where like the wait was so freaking long that when they showed the trailer, I was like, cool, finally. Nah, I'm joking. I'm kind of glad that the game has taken this long because it means that they're probably working really hard on it. The game looks really, really awesome. Graphics look incredible. I love the action that is shown in like the first minutes of the trailer. Seriously mind-blowing. Silux is there, which, you know, kind of like hooks it with the ending of Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, which makes me really excited for it, I'm not gonna lie. That being said, the graphics I think would have been a biggest shocker for me if it wasn't that the Prime remake or remaster came earlier. So, you know, seeing this new graphics like would have been more of a shocker for me, but like it's still cool. It looks better yet similar to the remaster. I'm really excited for it. It's coming out 2025. I thought we were gonna show more, but they did say this was the first look to it. So we're definitely gonna receive more throughout the year. Game's coming out in 2025. Still waiting for it. It looks awesome. I'm really excited. That being said,
it's about fucking time.
And that was it. That was the Nintendo Direct. I thought it was good. It was definitely better than the one that we had last May. I think no, March. I think so. February? I don't know. I don't remember which one the last one was. I thought it was mid, but this one's pretty good. I liked it a lot. It was awesome. I was excited for it. I wasn't really expecting anything, and I was giving a lot. Definitely Metroid Prime 4 is one of the main games that I'm waiting for. I'm real excited for the Capcom one. Donkey Kong Country returns again. That's what I'm gonna call it, yes. It was a fantastic game. I'm real excited for it. I just think I'm waiting to see the price tag on that. Also, no funky mod. Come on! Also, I think I missed Among Us. I think they talked about Among Us too, which it's cool. Awesome. I play it time to time with my friends. Whatever. The Mio game looks really cool. I like it. It definitely calls my attention. The championship game looks pretty fun too. Mario Party I'm definitely really excited about, but overall I think I'm mostly excited about Mario and Luigi, which it's kind of sad because I kind of opened the thing with that, which I guess that like a lot of people were expecting me to be like more excited about the Metroid Prime, but Mario and Luigi is one of my favorite Nintendo games of all time. I'm real excited for Mario and Luigi. Brothership, I think it's called. Brothership, yeah. Which I think it has to do with like them going on a ship. That's why Brothership instead of Brotherhood. But anyway, I really love the art style. It's really cool. And it was kind of cool listening to the new voice actors. They sound pretty good. I like it. But anyway, guys, that was the video for today. Thank you so much for watching. Sorry about my delay for posting. I've been going through a lot. I've also been working on some projects that I'm not allowed to talk about yet. I am so sorry about that, burp. But yep, there's more videos coming along. I'm going to be doing some video gaming. I'm going to be doing some music, as always. I'm going to definitely do that Q&A that a lot of people have been waiting for. Which, by the way, if you have some questions, just drop them down in the comments below, and I'll answer them in that video. As well as some other projects that I don't want to talk about yet, but I'm excited for. Remember to leave a comment, subscribe, click a like, share if you would like to. You know that always helps. And as always, I'll see you in the next episode. Oh, wait, no. That's not the way that I say goodbye. Remember to believe in yourself, never give up, and always reach for the stars. See ya.